With us to tell us about his journey is Michael McNeill and his mom, Laura McNeill, to talk about his journey with a concussion and how he recovered. Thanks both for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Michael, if you don't mind sharing, talk about, I know you're a hockey player, so talk about hockey, what team you play for, and then a little bit about your story of your injury.
So, I play on the Cadillac Vikings. I'm a center. And how my concussion happened, I was on a breakaway, which is one-on-one with the goalie, and the goalie swept his stick out in front of me and tripped my legs, and I went headfirst into the boards.
Wow. When that experience happened, what were you thinking through your mind, or what happened? Did you experience any symptoms of your concussion right then and there?
I just felt like I thought I was going to be fine, but my head started hurting.
Yeah, sorry, continue.
Didn't really know what to do.
Yeah. Laura, for you, what were you noticing in him?
Well, I didn't actually see it happen because I was playing music at the game. So after the game, he told me he had a headache. And it wasn't until I watched the video and I saw, okay, he hit his head pretty hard. But his symptoms progressively got worse, actually. 2 days later, he was feeling pretty bad, and that's what led me to take him in and
something called delayed concussion, correct?
Yes, that's what happened for him. It wasn't an immediate, he did have a headache, but the symptoms got worse gradually over time, so.
Yeah, so talk about your treatment, what you guys explored, and then how you found Dr. Arkfeld.
Dr. Arkfeld was actually recommended to us.
Okay.
He goes to a nutritionist, so that was pretty big in his recovery. But Dr. Arkfeld has quite a way of assessing so that that there's actually something going on, and because a kid will tell you that he feels fine and he's ready to play, but there's a device called NeckCare that measures his range of motion. We utilized that there so that we knew not to send him back too soon.
Yeah, I didn't know they even had tools like that.
Yeah, yes, and it's great. So now we wanted to, let everyone know that that's an option and you can get a baseline. And if something happens, then you're prepared.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say about that, or the treatment and finding Dr. Arkfeld and how that has assisted in your recovery?
It made me feel really confident once I got back playing, and I knew that I was ready to be back and not just in my mind think that, but no.
Were you nervous when you found out that you had a concussion?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous because we had districts coming up, and I was scared to miss that.
Yeah, and were you able to be there or play?
Yes, I was able to play at districts.
So how long was the recovery? And talk about some of the tools, or I don't know if there was exercises that you guys did.
It was 4 weeks that he was out.
Okay.
We were hoping that he would be able to go back at the 3-week mark, but he wasn't quite ready. So he did miss a couple games, but we were confident that he was ready at the 4-week mark. He went through the testing again and passed everything.
Yeah.
He did some balance things.
I did reaction times, and following a path with your neck movements.
Have you had any friends that had concussions before, or maybe have had a concussion since then, and you've been able to talk to them about this?
Not really.
He hasn't, but I do have some friends that I have recommended Dr. Arkfeld's treatments to, because, sometimes the standard process is sit in a dark room and just let it rest. But for us, we found that it actually was better to introduce movement and getting back into activity to tolerance, but as quickly as you can tolerate it.
Did you notice when the symptoms or when the treatment was starting to work? Could you feel differently?
Yeah, I felt a lot more able to.
Yeah.
He felt better after every session, actually. He would do the treatments and he would get his neck adjusted, and we learned that that was pretty big in concussion care, that the neck is involved. So anytime he got his neck adjusted, it improved a little bit more and a little bit more.
Yeah. Why was it so important for you to, talk about your journey and getting back into playing hockey?
I just feel like sharing the story so others can feel like just because you're out for a little bit, it's better than being out for like the rest of the season of getting hurt again in another game because you're not ready or to go back into your state of playing.
Yeah, I feel like some people maybe want to rush back into it too fast. It's important to take that time to rest, right?
Yeah. 100%. One of the things that Dr. Arkfeld stressed to Michael, because he did want to go back sooner, was that if you hit your head again before the levels, the ATP levels, and your brain return to normal, that can lengthen the recovery significantly. So.
Yeah, now going forward, I know the fear of possibly getting another concussion because of that treatment. Do you have more peace of mind if something else were to happen?
Absolutely, especially with the baseline testing that he had. Now we know, okay, you're not quite ready, or, we feel better about it. And we want others to have that tool also.
Yeah. Talk about going back to play hockey after your injury. What was it like stepping back out on the ice?
It just felt so good. Just like the rush of the wind on my face just never gets old.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Talk about where people can find Dr. Arkfeld, and also, I don't know if you want to shout out to your hockey team as well.
Dr. Arkfeld is at Arkfeld Chiropractic in Gaylord, and yeah, probably have to look him up. I don't have his number on hand, but he's very good, very knowledgeable, and helped Michael a ton.
Awesome. As far as symptoms go, after you had your concussion, maybe you want to share with someone who's out there, they hit their head. What could they be looking for as far as a delayed concussion?
Probably with your eye not liking sensitivity. That was like one of the biggest things for me. I couldn't be in a bright room very well, and it would hurt my eyes way too much.
He had a tight band pressure across his forehead. And then we had some other things that I didn't know went along with concussions, like insomnia. He had difficulty concentrating, doing his homework. So.
Well, thank you both so much. It was so nice to hear your journey. I appreciate you. Did you want to give a shout out to your hockey team?
Yeah, go Cadillac.
Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.